And hello, this is Ralph getting back to making videos for my affiliate marketing business after a little bit of a Christmas break. Hope everybody had a great holiday and, great time. Happy New Year and best wishes because, 2024, if you've been wanting to reclaim or claim your independence, your own financial freedom, this is as good a year as any to do it, and it's really the best time to do it because it's the current year. A lot of people will dream and just put off their dreams and just think one day I am going to make enough money where I can just tell my boss to, take this job and shove it, and I'm going to stay home all the time and just work out of my home. And I was in that boat for the longest time. I would dream about staying at home, working from home, being my own boss, and doing absolutely nothing about it. Until finally, 2007 to 2008 began to wake up to the fact that I had to do something different. And then finally, in 2011, we made it happen. My wife and I working together, we made it happen, created our first successful home based business, and we've been going ever since. But, if you want to change your life, 2024 can be your year if you decide it's going to be your year. So, with that said, I'd like to share something of value that I learned, been learning for about a year now, but this lesson was really driven home to me the other day when my wife and I were just listening to music on YouTube. And you know how it is. A lot of times you're listening to an album or you're listening to meditations or something on YouTube, and it goes about 5 minutes, breaks for a commercial, and then it goes on for about another 5 minutes, breaks for another commercial. I mean, I was raised on network TV where we had a commercial about every 15 minutes. YouTube has really trumped that by just, a lot of these videos are now having commercials every 5 or 10 minutes. And it really gets to be rather distracting, especially when you're trying to listen to music or you're listening to a meditation and, you got this commercial interruption stuff going on. So, anyway, my wife and I were listening to music and YouTube recommended this one album by Led Zeppelin. And it was a group that, obviously I was aware of it, but, I was never really a big Led Zeppelin fan. But it started playing the album. It was a song that I recognized and something that she recognized. And so, even though this wasn't our first choice for music, we decided just to let it play. And the album, the video that was recommended by YouTube was the Led Zeppelin album Mothership, and it was the full album. And so we just let that thing play. And for the longest time, we noticed this was playing without commercial interruption, no commercials whatsoever. And so we just thought, okay, this is fairly good music. Let's listen to it. Again, we were not big Led Zeppelin fans, but we just started, listening to the music, chilling out to it. And we let it play just to find out when the first commercial interruption would be. 1 hour into the album, still no commercials, just Led Zeppelin giving value to the fans. And we let it go for another hour, 2 hours, still no commercial interruption. Finally, we got to the end of the album. I think it was like 2 hours and 20 minutes in. And after the last song, they played the only commercial that, I was aware of in that entire album. And I just thought, man, this is great because we've been listening to like meditations and mantras where you're really listening to it, you're getting into the mantra, and then they break for a commercial. Just they shove a commercial right in the middle of the song. And what Led Zeppelin did, and it was from the Led Zeppelin official channel on YouTube. They just said, no, we're going to give value to our fans We are not going to stack this thing with commercials, even though, they could easily have done that. And this is a reminder that for us as affiliate marketers, it's not all about us pushing our opportunity, pushing people to buy, 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 but giving people good value, something that they're going to appreciate, information that they can actually use whether they buy your product or not. Just giving good, honest value. And that blew me away the other day listening to that Led Zeppelin album. Because, first off, it was a lot of songs I was familiar with from my high school days, and, stuff that, I had listened to, not really knowing it was Led Zeppelin, because I wasn't a big fan back in those days. Back in the 70s and the 80s, I was just discovering the Beatles. I, I I guess I have this real talent for being about 10, 20 years behind the time. But and then now I'm discovering Led Zeppelin, as it were, even though I was familiar with them for a while. But I'm becoming kind of a fan, and seeing how they treated their fans by making this full album available on YouTube with no commercial interruptions is like, this is what we can all learn about affiliate marketing or online marketing in general. Just be concerned with your clients, be concerned about the quality that you give to the people that you reach out to online, and make sure that you're giving value to the people who are following you and to the people that might later become your followers. Don't just have the attitude, nobody really cares about you. I've heard marketers say this. Nobody really cares about you. It's really all about the money. So join me and let's make money. It's not the way it should be. You should be about caring enough about your fans, about your followers, to actually give them value without being pushy, without pushing them away, and just giving them something that they can use, something they can use to better themselves with, or at least enjoy themselves with no strings attached, whether they want to buy your offer or not. So that's what I learned over the Christmas break from Led Zeppelin about online marketing. So, hope you found value in this. And if you would like to kind of see where I'm learning a lot about online marketing and affiliate marketing and how I have a chance to earn 80% recurring commissions, check my link. Yes, we're going to put it up above here. Check my link up above and see what you think. And that's as salesy as I'm going to get. Thanks for dropping by. We'll catch you in future updates and videos. Best of luck to you, and by all means, take care. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.